Well, both of those sound good right now, to be honest with you. I don't discriminate. Are we on the internet?
I don't know.
You don't know? Jerry, what the fuck are you doing here, man? Last week, Danny said if we didn't discuss Undeadwood, she was not going to come back this week. And now we have Jerry. He has one job. I say, are we on the internet? He comes up with something funny. We told him days ago. Try it again. Are we on the internet?
Yes, Brian, we're on the internet.
Hilarious. I'm jumping out of my fucking chair. Tonight, don't show him, show me. The Mighty Nine fight a Hallis clone, destroy the Permaheart. Danny's not even here. Why are we doing this? This is so pointless. Enter the extraplanar belly of a terrifying monster. We're gonna break it all down, but we do have Taliesin. We do have Taliesin at least. Yeah.
Hi.
Everyone clap for Taliesin. Jesus, there's so many people here. Wow, everyone's gone. And Sam Riegel, all that and more tonight on Talks Machina. You've sat there before?
No, I only gotta change it up.
No, Max, is that true?
Crit stats. Critical Role stats. Have I ever sat on this part of the couch?
We know he's been on the show twice before this, but he's asking if he's sat on that side of the couch before.
I don't think I have.
Opposite today. On the other side of the couch. I will confirm.
Yeah.
We'll check the. Yeah.
Okay, we have a couple of people here that are on top of it, so we'll have an answer before the end of the show.
Thank you.
But thank you for bringing that up. That's a very fascinating tidbit that was worth exploring.
Fun fact.
This episode is sponsored. Always weird to hear that, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. Anything that follows that is probably incorrect.
Yes. But listen to this. It gets better. By Reaper Miniatures. Okay? I use them. We all use them. We love them. And it's their ongoing Bones 5 Kickstarter campaign, not to be confused with their Bones 4 Kickstarter campaign that we all remember so well. The campaign, as Schmidt does, is based around the Bones core set, which includes, literally Henry's trying to eat one right now.
He's licking the packet there. It's really great.
Which includes 140 minis. We have some here, and also has additional.
140?
Dude.
That's a lot.
Duh.
Oh,
it's
wow.
bones times 5, bro.
Wow.
Do you know how many bones are? Take 140. We don't have time. We'll do it later. Also has additional options for things like large dragons,
Cool.
monsters, and terrain. Wait, hold on. Terrain. There is also expansion sets like, hey, this is where it gets cool. Pirates.
Yeah.
Greek mythology, Zach. And a huge pirate ship.
Arr.
I like pirates.
Who doesn't like pirates?
RTD, Zach.
Yeah.
He's kind of new to you. You would think he's new. You probably haven't seen him. He's Greek. That's why I meant it.
Okay.
They just added, like literally just now, a special learn to paint kit to the campaign.
Oh, that's nice.
Have you ever learned to paint?
I was on a show that we're debuting this week called, well, I don't want to advertise another
more
show
on that
during
later.
the ad.
More on that later.
It's not Inception, the ad.
Yeah, let me handle the ad work here.
Okay.
Please. Watch a master at work.
Okay.
It's taking me 8 minutes to get through the first one. There's 2.
It's like read.
Learn to paint kit to the campaign. The kit contains 17 additional minis, 2 paint brushes and instructions, and is the perfect product if you're looking for some help getting into the mini painting world, which we all are. I can't do it because I have such bad vision. But you, with your good vision, can grab the kit and everything else now at reapermini.com/bones5.
Bones 5.
Don't put Bones 4 in. You don't want to know what happens.
Oh boy.
And thanks to them for supporting our show. Do you know who else was like, you know what? Talks is going to be huge this week. Talison's on.
Yeah.
It was our friends at World Anvil, right? Second sponsor.
Two sponsors?
This is insane,
What
bro.
the hell?
You should come more often. It's getting so much better.
What?
Tonight, someone gave my dog treats for 10 minutes on the air. That's what we're giving to the people. We've got
Jerry?
World Anvil as our sponsor, the powerful world-building platform perfect for writers, game masters, and players. GMs can build their lore, maps, stat block, timelines, and plan the sessions all within the platform. So you can literally do it all there. Again, all there. Players can manage their characters, make notes, roll dice, and track their own journey. Dude! It's got everything. I'm excited. I like this. I'm gonna actually try this.
Are you on something right now?
2 people are sponsoring the show, you idiot.
Has that ever happened before?
No. Don't
jinx.
berate me for being so excited about a sponsor. Okay. In the middle of one of your shitty ass things that Max writes for you before the Thursday night show, have I ever walked in the middle of it and gone like, something's not right here. Did you do a line of cocaine before the show?
Usually at 7 o'clock on a Thursday, you're at Jumbo's Clown Room. So.
Oh, thanks for letting.
That's
now I got to pick a new spot. Now I got to pick a new spot. You just told everyone my exact location every Thursday night for the past 17 years. World Anvil, we appreciate you. We also appreciate you not Googling Jumbo's Clown Room. Subscriptions start at $3 a month, and there's also a free version to try it out, okay? These people know what they're doing. There's no reason to not go create your free account and get started right now. To celebrate their two-year birthday, they are offering a special 40% off your subscription when you use the code 40%. I've told you, it's no joke. That's why I was excited earlier.
Yeah.
Use the code World Anvil Birthday at checkout. World Anvil Birthday.
All one word.
One word.
Okay.
Well, I can't put it up because I want to keep this up.
Yeah.
Why is that the first thing Marisha laughed at?
I mean that was like tailor-made, to be fair.
Go check it out at worldanvil.com.
Is this the show now?
And thanks to them for...
We just watched you flail around for 5 minutes?
It's been a 2019. Hey, but this is where it gets exciting. But I'm not going to be too excited because I was too excited earlier. Our newest show, Mini Primetime, which is hosted by the talentless Will Friedle, premieres on our YouTube channel tomorrow, October 30th. I'm excited. Who's the first guest?
I believe, Brian, that it's me, Sam Riegel, helping or learning from Will how to paint a mini.
Huh.
Or to do dry brush technique or something.
Which mini?
Well, I don't want to do any spoilers. I don't know what I'm allowed to say.
He's allowed to say that they're painting Sam's current character, not the Brave, from Steamforged.
I guess I can. Yeah, we're painting Not the Brave.
Awesome.
It was a trippy experience being on that show.
It was, and always remember, you can always check with me about what you're allowed to say and what you're not.
Okay. I've never checked with you about anything.
That's why I'm telling you now.
Okay.
I'm a safe space for you.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. We'll see what becomes of this.
Okay.
Also, be sure to join us tomorrow on Twitch at 5 p.m. Pacific for one of my favorite shows on the channel, Pub Draw. Mm-hmm. Now, our director, Steve Phalos, not to be confused with the other Steve,
We don't talk about
who we don't talk about anymore. Steve does a fantastic job with this show. You watch it, the lighting, it makes you just feel like you're just right there with those ladies, except not drawing as well as Babs.
Mm-hmm. Nobody can.
Nobody can. What's up with you, man? Oh, you're looking for the bag of treats that everybody smells like. Well, come on over here, man. You're gonna want to sit down for talk about this episode. Pub Draw is gonna be Marisha, Babs, joined by Matthew Mercer, our illustrious Dungeon Master. And finally, on Deadwood, Part 3 airs this Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific on our Twitch
Why'd you
channel.
laugh like that, Brian?
What?
What?
Because I'm enjoying the show. I'm enjoying all the thirsty fans out there. They like, okay, here's what we have learned so far. Now we're writing down a lot of like, oh, what's working about this? It's an experiment, right?
Sure.
Travis Willingham in a Reverend's outfit works.
I feel like I knew that already.
Fleabag season 2.
If we put it on Rotten Tomatoes, it'd be 100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
like-
Let's try it. Marisha, can we do that?
Something tells me that not everyone in the cast could pull off a priest outfit. I think you could.
If
I actually have owned one
If
before.
you put it
I
on,
can
the
pull it off really well.
FCC would get involved.
Yeah, I don't think I could rock a priest outfit at all.
I don't even want to see fan art of that. I don't want to ever think about that. But I do. What do you know? You know what I do want to think about?
What?
On Deadwood episode 3. It's good. How you guys liking it so far?
Oh, it's already on?
I haven't really watched it.
Oh.
Allison, you.
Why, thank
Oh,
you.
wow.
Priest. Marisha in a priest costume.
Is that a priest costume? I mean, yeah. Priest like the comic.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty accurate.
I did see Undeadwood, and it's really good.
Oh.
It's really good.
Wow.
It's well made.
I've literally
It's-
watched it at your house now.
I
so
know, I'm joking.
It's fantastic. You're pretty great in it.
thanks.
All the actors are tour de force performances. The content's really good. It's surprising. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm excited. I love it.
You do not know what's going to happen.
I feel that the whole production feels like a dare. I feel like I've been dared to like one up you now. It's so impressive.
Please do.
Okay.
Please do. Just so I can see all of Max's hair fall out in one meeting. You know what I
I've
mean?
been trying so hard to keep that hair healthy.
I know,
Put
we
so
all
much
know.
effort.
We
in that
talked
hair.
about this. I've never seen the program, the Deadwood program.
Oh, yeah.
The first time I ever saw.
Allison, it's fine. It's fine. We don't have time. We don't have time. I know.
I saw the first 10 minutes of the movie that just came out.
Why would you?
And I was very, very lost. I watched the first like 10, 15 minutes of the movie in a hotel, and I was like, boy, I don't know what's going on there. They keep like talking in this weird way, and there's all these characters I don't know about. They seem to know each other. So I turned it off, and I watched like a, what's that, Extreme Home Makeover instead? That's more my speed. Just as dramatic.
Let us now discuss episode 82 of Critical Role
82.
Campaign 2.
The beat of the Permaheart.
All right, we begin tonight's program the way we begin every week's program. At 7:16. Crit Roll Stats brought to you by our friends at Crit Roll Stats.
Look, they've got their own graphic.
Right like that.
They always have, dude. Stop. A lot of hard work goes into making this show.
It does not appear that way.
He has
Jerry, are you-
innocent delight at everything that happens on this show, and you're trying to like put a squat.
I just
Every
met Jerry
time he's
for the
on,
first
he just
time tonight.
forgets everything all over again.
Jerry's
beautiful.
worked here since he was
I-
4 years old.
I just met him tonight. Nice to meet you, Jerry.
We literally, someone knocked on the back door, and then we opened it, and they had left a kid there. And
A little
now
basket.
It was a pretty big basket.
he was 4 years old. He wasn't in a basket. We're not rich like you. Hey, this episode set an all-time record for player natural 20s with 15.
Wait, this
Whoa.
episode?
The one we're
I
discussing
think
tonight.
I think I had a couple of those.
I had a couple. I feel like.
Yeah, we started that fight off with a bang.
Real well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Didn't
start it real well. Yeah.
There's something about this episode that I didn't feel like we were succeeding that well. It was just, I guess we were rolling well, but we felt like we were making so many bad decisions that it hardly mattered.
Yep.
Wow.
Such a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Hey, previously there was a 4-way tie for 14 between Campaign 1, episodes 55, 61, and 100. Remember, 100 was a big one. And Campaign 2, episode 26. Now, you guys remember, Jerry, tell them what happened Campaign 2, episode 26. You remember that one?
That is a good question.
It's a great one. That's what I do for a fucking living, is ask
You've
good
got a
questions.
computer in front of you. Look it up.
No, don't.
That's just a prop. It doesn't.
If you're gonna fill in for Danny,
Yeah.
I can say to Danny, what happened that episode? And Danny will say, how much time you got? You know, and I'll say 5 seconds. And she'll tell me in 5 seconds.
He's an expert.
She is one of the leading experts in her field, to be fair.
Wow.
Caduceus,
Yeah.
Oh.
you've never heard it said as a threat before, right?
Nope.
Has given out over
there.
2,400 points of healing.
Damn.
That's literally 5 times Laura's,
Yep.
and you've been on the show a quarter of the time she has, but she's a Battle Mercy.
Yeah.
You know what that reference means, right?
Battle Mercy.
Battle
Yeah.
Mercy.
Is that from the Deadwood program?
Yes.
Sure.
Do you know what a Battle Mercy is, Jerry?
I know what a battle mercy is.
Tell Sam what a battle mercy is.
I think you should ask Taliesin. He knows.
Taliesin, tell Sam what a battle mercy
I love Jerry.
So in
I love
Overwatch,
Jerry on
there's
the show.
a healer character, and if you decide to just use the gun on the healer character named Mercy, then you're a battle mercy because you're not healing. You're just shooting people with a little pop gun, but the pop gun's pretty badass, and it just makes people feel bad when they get killed that way. 'Cause
Mercy.
you're not even bothering to do your job. They're so inept at what they do.
Oh,
It's a whole thing.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
It is cool.
It is
Okay,
cool.
cool.
Unless you need healing and you don't have a caduceus, you just have a jester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not watching,
She's
right?
cool.
No.
It's fine.
That's why I delay stuff so that I can make the jokes about her after she's gone to bed at 7:15-ish. The Spike Jesters 3 How Do You Want to Do This is this episode not maintains her lead with the most How Do You Want to Do This is this campaign with 14.
I did not know that.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I can not kills. Well, she deals a lot of damage anyway. I don't know if she. It feels like Jester's always there right at the end to take all the credit for the battle, but
Why would you say
Not
something
does a
about
lot
Jester
of
like that?
not does a lot of damage. She's a powerful little lady.
Yeah.
And you play her well. You get in there, you get in there, and you hit things. It's nice.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Taliesin.
I like
Oh,
it.
sweet. How's your
Somebody
whiskey?
got to do some
This
damage.
is lovely apple juice. Thank you, Marie.
We don't have to pretend it's apple juice. We have a show where I teach people how to make cocktails 15 feet from here. Have you seen that show?
No, what's that show called?
It's called Between the Sheets.
Oh,
Season 1's pretty good. There's one episode where we had to do a lot of CGI on a dude's teeth to make him look. Hey, our first question
Yeah.
is hi, Bubba's. Our first question is for Taliesin from @Meg Writes Things. Ooh. Well, would love to read what Meg writes.
how about a question?
Well, here's one. Clay's been pretty desensitized to natural and even violent death, but how does he feel about all the unnatural life? Clones, soul jars, and lichdom.
Oh.
Is it lichdom?
Liched him.
I like
Thanks.
victim.
That was a.
Damn near killed him.
You brought him.
That's come up in the Happy Phone Ball so far.
Oh wow, there's so many joke opportunities in there.
Pretty good.
No, I'm still going through them. Okay, yeah. He doesn't know what any of that is. He's,
really?
Oh no, I think clones, soul jar, like he is. I mean, the liches he understands, but the rest of it is just. I don't think it has occurred to him that the things that were in the jars. I think his first thought. Well, I can tell you, his first thought was, I wonder who put them in there. Like it hasn't occurred to him that these things are like.
So he hasn't dealt with the broad spectrum of life and death. It's just he knows what a dead thing is, and he knows what a living thing is.
He entropy and extropy is really what it's all about. It's he's really and you could go in and explain it to him like horticulture and the notion of like splicing and cloning, because you can clone a tree just by cutting a branch off and then getting two trees out of one. He'd probably be like, well, that's weird but doable. But he has not absorbed any of the science of anything they're looking at. He would need someone to sit down and explain it to him.
Interesting for you to be playing this character.
I have so many thoughts
You know all this shit.
Percy's sitting in the back of my head for so many of these fights, just going, nope. Yep, that's a lot happening that I'd have an opinion on, and he gets to file away with that. Sometimes he leaks out, but I try not to let it happen.
You try to let Percy leak out?
Yeah, he can get very leaky. But yeah, no, it hasn't even occurred to him that there's something to investigate there. It's just like, I wonder what he was trying to do putting all these people in jars. Normally you put preserves in jars. Maybe he was trying to make jam. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. Internet's gonna have fun with that one.
Yeah. Very excited about the giant mouth, though. Very excited about the
Yeah.
giant mouth. He is on board for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gonna be great for the podcast. A lot of snippets.
God, I hope so.
Snippets. Hey, are you upset I didn't ask you to be in on Deadwood? Are you upset? I've heard rumors, so I want to ask you face to face, also in front of a stadium full of people.
No, Brian, I'm not upset that you didn't ask me to be on Deadwood, because for a few different reasons.
Okay.
You wanted that show to be something special for you, and you know that if I'm on the show, I'm going to pull focus. It's going to be about me. I'm going to be the star of it, and it really needs to be an ensemble for it to work. So I totally get that. And number two, you're already competing with Taliesin and Matt for sort of handsomeness And Kari, I guess.
Taliesin's not on the show either.
No, what did I say? Taliesin? I meant Travis. The
Oh,
other,
cool.
The other
But
T guy.
he's competing with
The
me
other
too.
T-
I'm in
the other
there.
T guy.
I'm in there.
But like, if I'm on the show, again, it's like you want it to be a sort of a level playing field.
Can I just tell you that it wasn't just your endless camera hogging that kept me from it, but it
What was it? Tell me the thing, my characteristics that kept you from.
It was
inviting me onto
mostly it was
I am here for this.
it was mostly about the fact that you're sort of like, you know, they say some people are born with like a hole inside of them.
Sure.
And that they always try to like fill this hole. And I'm like, Sam was born with a black hole inside of him. So it not
Unfillable.
only is unfillable,
Yeah.
but it sucks into it
Sure.
the joy and love and life and sense of community from everyone around him.
Sure.
And I did not want to see that happen at the table. You know, Kari, he had 2 days off, literally, between Walking Dead, and we shot it around his schedule, and I wasn't about to go, yeah, get off of the show where you're working with all these professionals and come sit down at my table where I got 4 people and then this fucking clown over here who's just gonna like fuck up the
fair.
action.
No,
you know?
I
it dilutes everyone's characters even further. to have them there.
of course. How can anyone focus like that? Yeah, no,
I'm having a hard time tonight, and I'm not even running a game.
I totally feel you. I think you made the right decision ultimately. And, you know, you don't need ratings, so that's fine. You know, you did the show for other reasons, and you're not going to get that bump that I would bring to the show, but that's okay. You can
Regal
have,
rise.
you know, the Regal Rise.
Regal Rise.
You're not going to get that, but that's okay. You have other
Brian.
things that are
Yeah,
We're 30 minutes in.
we are 30 minutes in. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you for reminding me at what point in the show you became useful. Tessa Windenhofer has a question for Sam.
I love this episode.
Wow. Someone clip that. Sam said it. Willamette, do we get that? Is it clean? You want me to have him do it again?
I will talk.
Unless
every
I've
time.
forgotten something, not just experienced her first time being polymorphed.
Hey.
What did she think of the experience, especially as it relates to her overall goal?
That is a really cool question, Tessa.
Thank you.
I can tell you that I was super excited about being a giant ape because it's big and powerful, and I was looking at them stats, and it's a powerful creature. Can do a lot of damage, can do a lot of stuff, and it was fun. I always play small characters, so this was a big thing, and it was exciting. And I think for Not too, being big and powerful and mighty was interesting. I don't think in the moment she really was giving it like a lot of long-term thought, like, ooh, it feels good to be in an ape body. But it's probably just another example of how in this world, bodies can be changed and stuff like that, which is something that she's really interested in exploring. So, yeah, I think it probably left a little bit of a mark.
I understand.
Yeah.
It's cool to see that you thought so deeply about it. Taliesin, Wizard Simulator, can you tell us more about why Caduceus encouraged Caleb to enter the Dreadnought's mouth? Was it genuine, or was there an element of reverse psychology at play?
Well, two things. One, Caduceus was of the opinion that this was probably a shortcut. He thought that he had an inkling that maybe this was a shortcut. He was obviously wrong. Well, I don't know. We'll see. And two, there was something about the act of sort of surrendering into the mouth of there was like a metaphorical aspect of surrendering into this, going to this giant beast with just gentle conviction that felt so appropriate and filled with destiny and purpose to Caduceus that he was like, obviously we were meant to do this because this is a big giant death metaphor. Let's do it. Let's go inside. Let's go into the belly of the whale, and this is where we're going to find our illumination. And it didn't occur to him until they were already going through, like, oh no, this was like a literal thing. There's a giant monster. This is not a metaphor. This is it's not how metaphors work.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Little, you think about these things later.
Live and learn.
You live and learn, but it felt like an appropriately symbolic thing to do, and then we actually did it. So
Great,
as opposed
great,
to just symbolically.
Great Garth Brooks song, Live and Learn. Is that
and
Garth
Learn.
Brooks, Steve? Was that right?
Isn't that Bon Jovi?
Gypsy Kings.
Hey, Sam.
Yep.
Fantasy Queer Eye wants to know. It's my favorite new Netflix show. Was it surprising for Not and you to be the voice of reason during the behemoth scene?
Reason.
I mean, they didn't put it in quotes because I think they were in a hurry.
Man, there was a lot of flip-flopping going on. At one point, I believe everyone in the party except for me and Travis wanted to get the hell out of there. And then all of a sudden, it seemed like I was the only one who did not want... so me and Travis wanted to go in, and then we flipped, and so I wanted to not go in anymore. Because I just wanted to see what was in the room. But then going into the thing it's such a leap.
What the fuck? What is that?
We have a bug?
That?
So happy. That was
We have a bug
Did
with Will?
Zach
It
leave?
was amazing.
I did not sign off on that.
Have you ever done that on the show before?
Absolutely. I would never have allowed that. The only thing that I would have allowed is me. No! Unacceptable.
Oh my God.
How many of those do we have?
No!
Do we have more of those?
Everyone is fired. This is literally my worst nightmare.
It's everything I ever wanted.
Oh my God.
Are there more? I want to see one.
There fucking better not be.
Right here.
No, don't do it.
Over there.
We have
thinking on
questions
both
to get
sides.
to.
Oh,
If-
there you go. Touchdown.
Who put him on a lazy Susan?
Is he turning
Who
his
found
body
one
around?
small enough for his feet? You know, he wears a size 4.
Steve, you must have shot that. Is the camera moving or is he just like standing there doing this and turning around? It's
Okay.
him? It's him doing it?
He moved in a circle. Was it his idea, Steve? It was my idea. Oh, well, good idea.
That was genius.
Good idea,
So
Steve.
good.
Yeah, Henry left. He can't stand to see him on the screen, especially not sharing the screen with me. And that's proportionate too, my size versus his. Okay, for both of you, philosophy platypus. Okay, listen, guys, we've got 18 questions. We're on.
Okay, so
We've
yes
answered,
or no
we've
answers.
answered two.
So let's
Yes or no's?
just to let you know,
Yes or no's?
because of your tomfoolery, I don't know if we can say that anymore, but I don't know who it's named after. Philosophy platypus.
Guy from MySpace.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I think it's How concerned are you over the rapid passage of time in the outside world? Max, don't type in there while I'm looking at it. Jesus.
Yeah, Max.
Yeah.
Listen to Henry.
That's what.
Oh, there's a treat.
There's a treat
okay.
there. He's asking if he can have it. Because that's how good of a dog he is.
I mean, Jester's concerned.
Jester has some concerns, but I think she's overplanning her calendar, in my opinion.
Yeah, TravelCon's not going to happen without Jester.
No.
He's
Yes,
huge.
it is.
It is a little weird to be just have time flying by outside, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, but it's also entirely possible that maybe we'll find a weird exit where time will warp again, and like just because two exits are are anchored to one point of time doesn't mean another one isn't. And we could.
I will say
sorts of
this:
things could
I
happen.
saw online someone had slowed down Laura's voice.
Oh my God.
And done like what it sounds like to a Laura to listen to Jester speak in a slowed down
gotta
way.
find that. I'll make
And
a
it's
remix.
pretty amazing.
Will you send that to me?
I will.
Oh, you don't
Will
have
you
my
give me
number.
your number?
Yeah, I know, but Taliesin's got
Is
it.
your email still fake email at AOL.com?
Not anymore. Another thing I have to change. Thank you. No more jumbos, no more email. Both of you, Rachel Klein, what do you think Oban's finish line might entail? Are either of you worried about not getting back in time to stop him?
I don't know anymore. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, he's assembling this awesome squad of doom.
which we've hindered.
We have, but he still has other members who can cause a lot of damage. But like, is he going to attack something? Is he going to overthrow someone? Is he just causing chaos? Like, what is the end goal? I don't know.
Yeah, and
this has been something that's plagued us the entire campaign. We just don't know.
what he's doing. But there's no sense running into it half cocked. I mean, like, this is, I think, like, going through this thing and like looking for anything we can use against him is a good idea. This is the happy fun ball of destruction, and we might find something that's very useful for. That's That's so weird. That's So I'm a big fan of not going into battle until you feel like you have a fighting chance.
I will say this though, just to Matt's credit, like it's frustrating sometimes to not know the answers to anything in this campaign, but it's also like it's kind of addictive because you always want to. There's always more to
Looking
learn.
for answers, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. He's gonna be done soon. He's leaving. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about it, man.
I mean, I think he
It's
wants
not
me-
just the smell; it's the teeth.
He wants me on undead wood.
When you walked in today, you opened the door and you said, "Oh, hello, dog," and someone had to remind you of his name.
You reminded me of his name.
My friends, it's time for cosplay of the week.
Cosplay of the week.
Henry.
Playing cosplay of the week. Is there a thing that plays there or no?
I asked you for a jingle and you said $1,800. Our winner for this week was sent in by Kyle Clemens at Baneb. Is that right?
Yeah.
Baneblade. Oh, there's spaces. Cool.
Ben Blide.
Great job, whoever's job that is. It's Max. On Instagram and Twitter, photo by at Affliction Photos. Let's take a look.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
this was
Manleth.
Manleth.
Yeah, we were
Sick.
appreciating this earlier.
And is that real fire on his hand?
Marisha, you saw this, right?
Looks like real fire.
She loves him so much.
It's so great. The hair, the beard color, amazing.
There's a whole set of these, if I recall. We were looking at
Staff is great.
I bet that's his
Staff's
real
really solid.
beard color.
That's a solid.
And I
beard,
bet
too.
I bet the keyleth matches the drapes, in that regard.
Oh.
Brr, brr, brr.
Oh man.
I loved it.
I'm glad the camera wasn't on me so people can say that, Hey, congrats to you. You have won the coolest thing in the world, which is the Padok, whatever you say, pronounce it. This one's good. I'm not gonna let you smell it. We don't have
Sniffed
time.
a coffin.
Not just me.
You just sniffed a coffin.
It's the Coffin Dice Vault. These vaults are currently available through Wormwood's most recent Kickstarter campaign, which is live now but ends on Halloween. This type of wood is not offered. Special for you, winners. You can enter our weekly contest by visiting Crow. Smith. I offer to you, sir, your final resting place, thousands of years from now. A tiny coffin.
Ooh.
No! Don't let him smell it, it's cursed.
It smells like glue.
Does not smell. You and Mika Burton can go to hell. Chris
Oh, that's really nice.
Gatlin wants to know, now, gentlemen, we are going to burn through these questions.
Yeah, burn it.
Yeah, burn them.
Shenanigans be damned. Knock it off. Taliesin, Caduceus has spent time with Caleb and
Yes.
is impressive judge of character. Has he noticed Caleb's hunger for magical power? If so, does he trust Caleb in this place?
So yes, he's noticed, and he's treating Caleb like a recovering addict, which is that he's giving him room to make mistakes, but he's there to make sure that if something goes wrong, which is why he left them at the door. It's like, I see what you're looking at. Have your moment. Whatever you need to do to be okay, but don't go in there. Just don't.
Yeah.
I'm trusting you not to do it. And yeah, he's trying to show him some. He's just been trying to show Caleb some respect and some belief that he can control himself and will in the end do what's good for everybody, even with his own personal desires.
Yeah,
So yeah, he's noticed, but he's trying to have faith.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Are you hearing that sound back there?
The music?
No, not the music. Anyway,
Trick-or-treaters?
I hope
There's
not.
trick-or-treaters already.
I hope not. Jerry, did you get candy yet? You didn't? Sam JW Straley wants to know. Just lock the door, Max. We can't. Wait, what are we going to do? We're going to get the rest of the dog treats?
I mean,
If the party had not been hanging on to her, would not have stayed behind as everyone else entered the dreadnought. Question we got several times this week.
I mean, yeah, probably, because it's scary in there. Going into the mouth of a gigantic creature of doom is not Knott's idea of fun. Sorry, Henry.
He's okay. It's your voice. He just hates
It's my voice. It's nasal.
Nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, it really is.
Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, I think she probably would have hung back because that's scary in there. I Sam Riegel don't want to go in there. I don't know how we're gonna get out.
sometimes you need to hold everybody's hand to go in.
To quote the classic film Ronin, have you seen Ronin with Robert De Niro? Remember him?
Who hasn't?
No.
You haven't seen it, Taliesin?
I haven't.
One of the best car chase scenes in cinema history, right,
Okay,
Steve?
I'm into that. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, I told you you can't nod. This is not a podcast. You have to actually say something. Well, it is a podcast, but not right now. It's not. Listen.
How he maintains eye contact with you through all.
I was going to sneeze, but I'm not anymore. Listen. He says, I don't walk into a place I don't know how to get out of. That's what you were ultimately trying to say.
That was a long walk to get back to the question.
Well, Steve and I had to have a
we were
moment.
talking about De Niro for a second.
Well, we were,
I don't
because
know
he's
how
in the
to get
movie,
out
and
of
he's the
this
one who
building.
says
I'm
it.
walking
Yeah,
every
but
day.
it's just like a lot. Yeah, yes. Not doesn't walk into a place unless she knows she can get out of it.
I'd rather be inside of the giant monster than on the outside where it can see me. This is the one place I know it can't see us.
It's true.
Yeah.
Strange philosophy.
Thank
but
you.
Also kind of works.
Working so far.
Dallison, the 4-letter nerd.
It's a funny name.
It's pretty fun.
That is a funny name.
We shouldn't dig too much into it. I laughed at your response when Sam floated the idea of using the exploding bolt on the heart to finish it off. How does Caduceus feel about not continuing to tinker with mechanical contraptions? Does he think industry or places like Hupperduke are a threat to the Wild Mother's domain?
Yeah, is he a Luddite?
He is a Luddite, to be fair, but he is not like he's not an aggressive Luddite. He is, it's more of he feels that A, that it's a bit silly, and C, that it's ridiculous to think that it
was
would.
B?
Whoa.
What happened to B?
What happened to B?
Well, no, I'm working on B.
What did B
On
do?
B, he also thinks that he doesn't really see it as a threat because why would they be crazy?
You guys heard that, right?
It's the first letter of my name. I mean, are you going to call me Ryan now? Is that...
Wow.
What did B do to you?
There's no B. Taliesin
He knows what it
skips
did.
the B.
He skips the B. I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
I have
Jerry,
no
did
idea
you
what
know
just
he
happened,
skips
but
the
that's
B?
What?
What if he ends up skipping the D?
I mean, never.
Mike?
Yeah, no, he's of the opinion that they would never do that because you need nature to.
Don't do that.
That's weird.
We're not sure it's that crazy yet.
Yeah, you would need resources to make technology. So why would it be a threat to nature in that level? Of course, that's wildly naive, but there you are.
Yeah, there you are.
But yeah, he's always a little worried when she starts poking things because it always ends up with him dying and things exploding, and doesn't seem to do a lot
Sorry.
of good very often.
Sorry about that.
Pretty
Just
sure.
wondering really what is. Yeah, just he's a little confused about what her final goal in all of this is. I mean, you don't have
She's
to.
trying to kill things. Listen, she has two purposes: B, keep herself alive, and D, keep Caleb alive. That's it.
So you would say Knott's.
What happened
You
to
would
G?
say that Knott's motto is, "Death needs things to kill."
As Robert De Niro said in Ronin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will drink to that.
Yeah. Watch the movie. That's why Travis and Laura named their son Ronan, and it's spelled the same way.
Huh.
That's why I named my son Midsommar.
Bold choice.
Really love the movie.
Which is crazy because Ash and I plan to name our first kid 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Come on, little three.
It's just I.
Billy.
Yeah.
3 Billy, get over here.
No. Well done.
I'm sorry, we've had a long week around the office here. It's good to laugh.
A long week.
It's good to laugh and remember that I love you guys because
Love you too, Brian.
it's constant fighting nonstop between all of us, you know?
The minute the camera stops.
They'll believe it.
I know.
Sam,
Yep.
Mach 6 Logan wants to know, Knott is arguably the best single target damage dealer on the team and was displayed again this week. Is she aware of how much killing power she wields? If so, how much of Veth is okay with this severe violence and how much of it is goblin instinct?
I think a lot of it is goblin instinct, and as I've said before, the line between Veth and Knott is sort of blurred at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know that I don't know how much of Veth is left in there, but Knott is a lady of instinct and of primal impulse, and she likes dealing severe damage like that, and extreme violence is okay with her. As is extreme drunkenness and extreme anything, really. Extreme fright extreme fun. So
Moderation be damned, you know.
yeah, totally. So yeah, dealing that much damage is pretty fucking cool as a player too. I didn't do that last campaign, so it's fun to deal, 80 points of damage in a round.
Straight up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's grog level.
Grog level. I miss the days of what'd you roll? 39.
Yeah.
Like you watch the one shots. It's like, oh my god, yeah, I forgot.
Almost, yeah.
End of that campaign, it got crazy.
Yeah. Even Vaxel Dan. Good old Danny.
Little
sorry.
soon. Little
Sorry,
soon
too soon?
to,
Too soon,
yeah,
too
a little
soon.
too soon. Spoilers. Hey.
Spoilers, he existed.
Well,
Yeah.
he did. Hey, should we give away some more free shit?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
fan art of the week.
Fan art of the week. Yeah.
Sweater.
Hey,
Yeah, speaking of sweaters,
looks like me in that thing.
add to the theory that you spent the night at Liam's house because you're wearing his
I thought
sweater.
Sam is Liam for Halloween, is what I thought.
This is the sweater of shame.
Oh, you're not experiencing shame though.
Do I ever?
Not that I'm aware of.
I don't know. You've never had sex with you. Hey, this week's fan art winner for campaign 2, episode 82, was sent in by
Yep.
Jerry. I'm gonna need help with this one. Requezadia.
Dilla.
Quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
It's not quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
It's
Quesadilla.
It's Requezadia Doodles at. Stop laughing back there. It's at Requezadia. Let's take a look. Worst night of my life.
Hey!
Oh, cool.
How
Is that
cool.
little Villy?
How would you pronounce that, Jerry?
No, you had it close.
Quesadilla.
He said I had it close. Wow. Danny's fired. Jerry, you can stay.
No.
Oh.
How cool is that?
That's so cool.
That's like the most adorable thing I've ever seen.
I want
I've
one.
seen,
like a
and I've
Mario
seen
game.
Taliesin holding a baby sheep and a baby kitten at the same
What
time.
are we gonna
Right
do?
before I led them to slaughter.
Whoa.
I wasn't
What
gonna
are we
tell-
gonna do when little Villy is gone from us?
I don't know, man.
I'm
mean,
not thinking that far ahead. That's
Because
you guys
sad.
'cause
don't
they-
have very good luck with others.
Well, I know, but also Villy has like a limited number of hit points, and when they're gone, there's no.
We kept a bear alive for several years. How much harder can it be to
Despite
keep
Sam's
a PCR
best,
function?
despite Sam's best efforts, you kept that bear alive.
This one I want to keep alive though.
Okay,
I think Villy could be cool.
I'm into it.
I understand. All
You
right,
could technically
well,
learn how to fix it, maybe.
Ooh, I have a tinkering set.
Yeah, maybe you should tinker.
Okay.
Okay, that's a plan.
What's that? What's that you got there, Brian?
hey, you won this.
Quesadilla.
Say louder, Jerry.
Oh, quesadilla, right? You had it close, Brian. You should have said it.
I did say it.
Did you?
Critroll.com/.
Thank you for the
Submit.
art. It's really lovely.
Hang on. This has got it. It's not
I know
you.
it's gonna.
Who's it
I know it's
gonna
gonna
be?
haunt you.
What
It's gonna
are you
haunt
looking
Oh
up?
no.
Is someone calling?
Yeah, it's a FaceTime, and
who?
it's Arsqueef.
Oh,
Are
hey.
you upset because your picture isn't on the skull? We had to move it for the decorations.
That's exactly why I called in.
That's I'm super sorry. That was actually a Max thing. And
Sure it wasn't a Jerry thing?
Jerry, was that did you move the picture of Arsqueef?
No, that was Max.
Where is it, guys? I don't even. It's not anywhere around me.
Sam, stop doing that.
He said, "Stop doing that." I don't even see it anywhere around me.
Maybe if we find it, we'll like.
We're trying to find it, man. I am so sorry.
I actually have a very special announcement for you, Brian.
What is it?
It's the mini primetime with Will Friedle is
He does better ad reads than you.
Oh my God.
Who put him? No! God damn it! Watch what you've done. Look at this. No, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Well, fuck you, dude. This relationship is over. I'm not sending you any more nudes by mail. It's costing me a fortune to get them overseas. I'm done, dude.
It's probably because you're sending them on postcard-sized things. You maybe want to blow them up a bit.
Well, if I blow them up a bit, the people at Kinko's are going to know what I'm fucking up to. And let me tell you, they're already a little suspicious, if you know what I mean. Well, how about if I just, like, maybe I could just sort of...
Leave me on the set.
Yeah, we'll just kind of put you back in your spot,
I like it.
Thank you.
and then we'll just kind of leave you there,
It's like
bud.
upgraded the set without actually upgrading.
Yeah.
Can we buy just an iPhone 11 just to put here every week? So when R Square FaceTimes in, all right.
He's sitting in the skull that I used to put plants in, but they kept dying in it. So that's
Yeah, it looks good. Are you trying to grow out a beard? Because I mean, by New Year's.
Well, I saw what Sam was doing. I had to try and copy it.
What's Sam?
I don't
doing?
have any facial
Oh, he's talking
hair.
about all the gray that's coming in. He's talking about all the
I
gray.
and that's my choice. I dye it gray.
Okay.
Dye it gray.
Great. I have a perfect view of Henry. Awesome.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hey, Taliesin.
yeah.
Frankelstein wants to know, up until now, Caduceus has been the one using commune.
Commune's fair.
I was like, commune? To try and get answers. And help the party. How did Caduceus feel when he saw Jester attempt to get a commune spell, but also seemingly successfully?
I mean, what's we could use all the help we can get, and when you're worshiping a nature deity, it's cute that all the other deities think that they've got something going on. That's great.
Yeah.
It's great. More power to them. And yeah, we could use all the help we could get. Although again, that's a weird deity, but still.
Yeah.
This is like having like a living, like one of the Harry Potter wanted posters, just going.
Oh yeah, it is
like-
kind of like having
just,
one of those.
like say kind of still, and every now and then just go,
Yeah.
and then reset.
Yeah, there you go. Here, hold it. There you go.
Drop. Hey!
Hey.
Look what I just found!
Oh, we got
I
it.
found it. It was under the skull.
Side by side.
Oh
Here,
wow!
You got to make the same
that's
face
what,
as
That's what one
there
year
you
on
go.
this show will do to you.
Huh? Pick you up? All right. All right, dude. Are you gonna go?
Yeah, I've got some gifting to do.
He's got some giffing to do. Oh, thanks for the giffing, man. Keep
Anytime.
keep on giffing on. All right.
Keeps on giving.
Love you, man.
Bye.
Fuck you for the primetime thing.
Hi, man.
All right. Sam,
That's nice.
Stephen Card.
We got 16 more questions to get through.
16. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. We got this. How does not feel being so close to her family yet planes away? Did they have planes back then?
Sure.
Does she regret not visiting them or having Jester send a message before going in?
We just saw them twice before we got here.
It's been like months though now.
Oh no!
No, it's
well, no,
recent.
no. We saw them, and then we saw them again, and then we saw them again. I feel like we saw them enough. However, it's hard. It's hard. Jester does a lot of messaging a lot, and so it's hard to just remember all the messages that we have to send. And also, she's not very good at it. So I don't think Not is really reliant on her to keep up a really steady, well-structured line of communication with her family because
Does she have unlimited messaging?
She has limited messaging. She has 12 gigabytes a month.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
No, I could
She
take
downloads
that.
a lot of
I could
porn.
take that spell,
Yeah.
but I don't.
Wait, you should.
Why?
You're right. It's so much better when she
Yeah,
does
I'm
it.
like, I've thought about it about twice and been like, nah, this is better.
Hey, how's everybody doing over there?
No, I'm doing all right. Yeah.
guys,
Hey, yeah.
Just was checking in to see how your family's doing.
He hasn't gone full.
Hey, it's I wonder. just making sure you're all okay and everything's I guess.
Are you doing an impression of yourself? right
Yeah,
now?
no, I'm trying to think of like the worst Caduceus. I'm trying to think of like the worst Caduceus message of how I could burn as many words as possible and never actually say anything. A lot of ums and
It always depends. Like when you get sick, you almost go full Tom Waits. And full Tom Waits for
this is half my
Taliesin.
Tom Waits voice.
Full Tom Waits for Taliesin sounds like we're gonna have to go.
Now we're gonna have to have a whole conversation about
I've got it.
where this whole party's going and.
Is that a character on Deadwood?
You know
Oh,
the
you are
number
now
of
that
things.
now you're.
It is, yeah. He's a character on Deadwood.
I thought it
he
was
gets
funny
killed in the
until now.
pilot, though.
Sheriff Tom Waits.
Sheriff Tom Waits.
Sheriff
Okay.
Tom Waits.
That's what they called him.
Okay.
He was great.
I have not done my due diligence with you. We have to have a conversation later.
I told him to watch it, and he was like, "If you love it so much, it must be."
Oh no, you
good."
can live without seeing Deadwood, but Tom Waits.
You don't know who you know who Tom Waits is. You're a musician.
Sure. Yeah. He was the front man for
No.
Blink 182.
Sure.
Also Tom.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
This
but
is-
spelled
this is-
but spelled differently.
This is on us. Let's be fair. This is on us. I feel like this is on us.
I feel like oh, don't bring up acting, dude. I mean, his acting is fantastic, but that's not what we're talking about, Chris.
Bram Stoker's Scott Bakula.
Can we afford the Schindler's List theme, Steve? Just in case, now that Chris
No.
is here. Taliesin, Walk a Little Line wants to know, Caduceus never seems upset by Jester's continual putting down of the Wild Mother. Is this because he just isn't bothered, or because he doesn't see the Traveler as comparable to Melora?
Bit of both. And also, everyone's entitled to what they do, and she's not serious about it. It's just how she expresses herself. I mean, intention is important, and he's like, yeah, whatever you got to do to get your stuff flowing.
Doesn't seem very judgy.
No. Yeah, he has moments, and there are things that irk him, but he's pretty. I mean, there's a lot of gods out there. People have things they want to do.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone wants to live in the woods and sound like Kermit. I don't know why I just went there. But yeah,
That's a really good one.
yeah, hi ho.
Oh, wow.
That's weird.
Boy, if the guy who voices him
Yeah.
ever passes away. Hey, Sam.
Yep.
Got dark. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to take this time to apologize for tonight's episode.
We're all a little loopy here. It's been a long week.
It's been a long week. Non-2020, Sam. Not for you. Oh, how?
I've been getting lots of sleep.
What's that feel like?
It feels nice. I mean, when I take my nightly bath,
What time does that start?
starts at 7, ends at 8:30. And then,
Whoa! You look like E.T. when you're getting out of the bath.
well,
Does your wife put you in the front of a
That is-
bicycle and take you to fucking 7-Eleven for a hot
that
dog?
implies that I bathe in water, which is not true.
Oh,
milk. I assume it's hot milk.
It's hot
Yeah.
milk.
hot milk.
Yeah, then I have my manservant comb my hair for 45 minutes.
You comb his hair for 45 minutes, Jerry?
No.
What the fuck? Jerry, God, but you don't know what happened in episode 26? Well, you guys could have that on in the background. And then what do you do?
A lot of masturbation.
I'm looking forward to this being clipped so that I can just save it for when your kids are in high school. That's very exciting. I love this show.
I thought you were gonna give me like a little buffer. I didn't know you were gonna go straight to it.
Came down from a great height.
I thought you were gonna give me like 2 more things and then the masturbating, but you were like, nope, I really want to answer this next question.
It's a good question. I got to read it.
Oh
while we were
boy, that was
with
nice.
each other.
That was nice. I'm gonna actually, Jerry, cancel my therapy appointment for tomorrow.
You got it.
Sure. Yeah, I got it. Not succeeded at something Caleb struggled with, understanding the runes.
Yeah.
Does this affect her perception of her value as something besides a shield, or her perception of Caleb as the smartest and most powerful member of the 9?
Well, I think she always gives Caleb the benefit of the doubt. So if Caleb was struggling with this stuff and she figured it out, it must mean that Caleb's knowledge has been passed on to her effectively. He's been a good a good teacher,
Yeah.
and she's been a good student. I don't think that she'd ever question ooh, is Caleb losing his touch? So she probably just chalks it up to oh, he's just having an off night, but luckily he's got his sidekick not here to help out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she still thinks he's numero uno.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you have thoughts on this? You look like you do, or
No.
you're just contemplative.
No, I'm just. This is my brow furrows if I stay still
Stay
too long.
Yeah.
If you stay turned for too long, is
If
that
I
what you
turn
said?
too hard, turned a quarter of an inch
Yeah.
too far.
Well, they say a quarter of an inch is all it takes.
Yep,
That's what they say to me.
every day.
They do? Taliesin.
Yeah,
James Whitney.
James.
In that first encounter with the failed, is it Hallis? Is it Hallis, Jerry? You can't nod. This isn't a
Yes,
podcast. You have
yes.
to say something.
Yes, Brian.
In that first encounter with the failed Hallis clone, how worried were you that you were about to lose another character when it hit you 6 times in a row?
First of all, I have 2 backup characters ready to go that I'm really hoping I
Two?
can save. 2 that I'm really hoping I get to save at least one of them for the next campaign because I prefer to start fresh with. I feel like I'm done for a while. We're at that point that as long as one of the clerics keeps standing up, I feel pretty confident. So like, I was like, oh god, we're about to waste a very expensive diamond was my thought because we've got a 2 emergency. Hi. What are you doing? Okay.
Hi.
She's back.
Oh, hi. What's happening?
Okay.
The priest.
She's tired.
Yeah, we had 2 emergency.
Did my call help?
I did actually.
Oh, really?
That's
great.
That's so
Great.
great.
You called her today?
No.
there
There
was
was
a
a little crisis at the studio. I called in a favor.
You knew a guy.
Maybe it helped. So.
Oh,
we're
wow.
okay.
Yeah, Sam came in and did. I know a guy.
Yeah.
It's pretty great. Do you want like a pillow or something? Like a little
My legs are
creepy
very
doll, or-
doughy.
Ooh.
Have a creepy doll.
Oh, that's nice.
Hi.
Oh, wow. We could just kind of
Iris out.
turn down the... I mean, technically, let's see.
That's pretty much the end of your show.
It is pretty much the end of our show.
Have you come to tell us to
Oh,
wrap
is
it
this-
up?
wait, you mean the end of the show, like period, end of the
You got like
show?
one more question.
Empty out and then
One more
empty out
question?
your
Well, let's take a look. Okay,
Oh.
don't squeeze it.
I was hoping that would happen.
You were hoping she would squeeze it, the creepy doll. I mean, look at it's on the ground now. Don't we have to burn it?
No, it'll crawl away on this.
Or that's what we're supposed to. That's what they
That's
say
what we're
about the
doing.
Canadian flag. If,
Or
the,
that's when our
if
squeak
the
falls
Canadian
to the ground.
flag touches the
This
ground,
catches our studio cat.
the studio cat will get it.
No, this will eat the studio cat.
The ghost cat.
I
We
thought
have a
that's-
ghost cat.
I thought the studio
Guys,
cat.
if you're just tuning
we
in,
call Jerry.
you didn't know this, but we had a ghost studio cat over the weekend. There was
Mysterious paw
dusty paw prints all over the set, and for a while it looked like there was a ghost cat until someone realized that there was a dog that everyone knew was here walking around the studio.
Yeah, we have photo confirmation.
Oh, I'm so sad.
They
now.
put it.
New
They
puppy.
put the dog on the bar because that bar, as you notice, is like a nice brass finish. And so when you look at that and you see someone like Jerry who spends hours polishing the top of that bar, you go, I want to put my like 7-week-old puppy and his shitty ass paws onto the top of that bar
Dude.
that we use for like, I don't know, a lot of shows and a lot of different stuff. And then it's like, well, let's let him run up and down a bit so he gets a feel. Because they went, he's experienced carpet, he's experienced wood. You know what he hasn't experienced? Fine brass, imported from Europe. Let's put him on top, that scratches easily. Let's put him on top of it and let him do some laps so he gets
but
real
then-
tired and
but then
sleeps all
when
night.
people came in to work on Monday morning, they saw these paw prints all over.
And then it also
They freaked
scared
out.
everyone,
They
yeah.
thought that it was a ghost. They started.
cat.
We have this Slack. Is that common knowledge that we have a Slack?
Everybody's got.
I mean,
We
everybody's
have a Slack, and
you
the
had one
thing-
before we
the
had
thing
one.
lit up. I was at Pilates class, and my watch,
Fucks.
my Apple Watch, not joking, my Apple Watch was going fucking crazy with the Slack updates because people thought there was a ghost cat in the studio. I had to leave the Pilates class because I thought the studio was on fire or something. I look at my watch, it's a bunch of ghost cat Slack updates.
people were
and
very
I'm like, fuck this, I gotta
concerned.
go back and work on my thighs.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do.
you got to because she just called him doughy.
And then we have photographic evidence of a puppy on the bar, and
well,
yet
that's
we're all
good.
still convinced maybe a ghost cat though.
I want to believe.
The reason why the puppy jumped onto the bar is because of the ghost cat prints.
That's true. I was trying to-
Yes.
And
There you
what was
go.
crazy is the puppy was careful not to step in anything but the ghost the ghost.
They hide their numbers.
prints. Oh, that's the one that's gonna make you laugh the whole night? I said, if you're gonna sit in there, he better fucking laugh. He laughs at our last question.
Thank God.
It makes you work for it. It's good.
I'm sorry, Arsqueef. Our last question, Ambusu Till, I never get it right.
Sure.
Sam and Taliesin. And Marisha, you can answer this too, since you're here. Are you mic'd up? What happened?
No, but I can talk into
Okay.
Taliesin.
It's cool.
We've all talked
Don't
into
you like
Taliesin.
this, Chris?
He says it's perfect. If he hated it, he would have said it was cute, but he said it's perfect.
That's true.
What were you expecting in the Dreadnought room? How did it compare to what you actually found?
Like once we were inside the belly,
Correct.
I was expecting a world of horrors and monsters, and I was actually expecting a portal to somewhere else. But no, it's just a room.
I was expecting I was expecting a big metal ship with like big spinning blades and like a weird like interdimensional ship, like that Super Mario level.
I was kind of thinking like interdimensional submarine.
Ooh, that would have been
yeah.
Like it's
Tell Matt
kind
to
of
do
like
that
a
instead.
very Journey to the Center of the Earth kind of vibe.
Sure.
Or a dreadnought,
like a stomach.
Like a giant knot.
like the thing that
Oh
it
yeah.
is.
Or like a that's fair.
Like it
Like
has
the
one
giant-
in its stomach also?
What? What was the question?
You're not even on the show, dude, so it's okay. You don't have to feel pressured to
room,
answer it, man.
right?
Like,
Yeah.
you can just like.
Did you
Yeah.
mean in the room or in the belly?
It's not my question. Did
Not
you
the
hear
belly,
me
in the room.
say someone asked it?
In the
Put it,
dreadnought
Zach.
room, not the
Thank you.
dreadnought room.
In the dreadnought room.
In,
Oh, you
what
were
we're
right, Marisha.
expecting
I was
in the
wrong.
room. It's a
I was
very
wrong.
straightforward
I was
question.
wrong.
Not in the belly of the dreadnought.
No, I
but
thought
in the
I
room
thought they
with the
meant
dreadnought.
in the dreadnought room, in the
Room
belly.
with the moose.
Sorry, never mind.
Do we know what's in the room in the dreadnought?
Didn't we drop in?
We just saw like a table and
In like a
It
sacrifice
was just
table,
it was
right?
just like a stone room, right?
like it's common in any household.
Yeah.
In any old dreadnought.
Wait, do you have a sacrifice table at your house?
Yes.
We actually have one. In
No
ours,
one
too.
comes over, but yes.
I've been
Yeah,
over
you
there.
do, and it's
We
lovely.
do.
I've seen it. I've seen it. It's bigger than you'd picture.
I like yours. Has got the LED illumination. It's really impressive.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really cool.
Well, theirs ends up, people always want to bring cameras. Yours is sort of like a no cameras thing.
No, we go low key. Luddites, you may say.
Luddites, yeah. It's actually the table we use for Undeadwood.
Did not know that.
Just kidding.
That's why it's coffin shaped.
That was built by Flip This Bitch.
Oh, nice.
Remember them?
Jerry doesn't.
Jerry?
What?
I will say, I'm going to break character for a second and say that all the beautiful little houses of the different buildings in Deadwood that you see on the show, on Deadwood, Jerry put every single one of those together by hand. Now let me tell you, they're a fucking bitch to put together. No
Tiny
offense to the
little
people who
pieces.
made them. I found them to be quite user friendly. Jerry, however, relayed to me. So I was like, I'll take care of this. I love the way the wood smells. You'd be surprised. And then I took one home and I was like, is this something we could have Jerry do? I'll pay him $10,000. And they were like, we'll have him do it, but for like $400. No, I'm kidding. So Jerry painstakingly put them all together. It took you like what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
I've bought stuff from that company, and I really, but like you're shocked when you put it together, and you're like, this is a separate piece, really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
But it looks great when you put it together. When it's all
Yeah.
together, it's beautiful and wonderful. But it's definitely like individual
True.
planks have to be glued on.
Yeah,
You're
you're like, wow, these
Holy
sliding,
cow.
like, doors actually,
Yeah.
sliding barn doors actually
Slide or whatever.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't, why?
Yeah.
Authenticity.
Authenticity.
It's pretty
Yeah.
awesome. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
Good job,
But
Jerry.
that's why we
Bear.
had Jerry do it.
Thanks, Jerry.
So we got Jerry do it. You're awesome. And then all that beautiful sweet mini porn shot by Steve Falos right here, man of many nods.
Yep. And don't forget down here in the corner, you got
Nope,
you got
we
Will-
do
you got
not.
Will
That is
Friedle,
all the
right-
time we have
right
for
here
tonight,
in the
folks.
corner.
I would like to thank Sam and Taliesin for joining us.
Play his homework.
Episode 83 of Critical Role airs this Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
As always, don't forget to love each other. Don't worry, it's almost Thursday. Stay tuned, my friends. Remember, creepy ain't a crime unless you're Sam Riegel. Back to work.